Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Onika, and thank you to my returning subscribers and to my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone that keeps coming back to watch my video. Thank you very much. So, from the title, you understand that it's going to be a story time with me, your girl. so, it's about how I decided for my education. So, let's talk about it. It's not really a sad story. Forget this whole expression I'm giving. It's not a sad story. It's like a wonderful experience you get, but it was not like an easy one to be a very bumpy ride you get. So let's get right into it. I finished secondary school in 2015. Yeah, that's like 7 years ago. Yes. When I finished writing WIAC and ECHO, like June, July, started working in August. You don't see when I like money. I know. Don't loud it. I'm an Igbo girl. What do you expect? So I started working in 2015 in August. The first place I started working was at a photocopy shop in school. Yeah, at Life Science Complex, Shop 19. Yeah, that was where I used to work. My salary was as low as, it was not even up to 10,000 naira. It was not up to 10,000, but it was something. You get half bread, they say it's better than none. So I started working in August. Then I worked up until like um December that very year. So working in school was like one of the motivation I got because initially the thought of going to school was going to come after like a while. I didn't see it coming in like anytime soon because I had to. The idea in my head was like, okay, at some point I'll save up some money, then start a part-time program, not like full-time that I'm doing right now because my mom was like a single mom. We were like three girls that she was taking care of. And my dad died when we were like, I was like six, my dad died. So she was like really trying her very best. Seriously, my mom was like really trying. God rest her soul. So yeah. So after I was working in school. It's gonna be very sad today. Sorry about that. I was working in school. I met a couple of people that really inspired me. I made a couple of friends. I'm still friends with like two persons I made like two persons I became friends with from working at that shop in school. Kelly and Henry, yeah. Kelly is doing his masters now. Personally like because he really like but they do masters. Then Henry is into business. He's a businessman people that like money, Abby. Yeah. So yeah, I made a couple of friends there, but I stopped working there because the pay wasn't good. The money doesn't like when she's supposed to pay you does not really like come like when it's supposed to. So I just had to stop working during December. Then I went home for then I was like in my house for Christmas and New Year holiday. So January came. That's January 2016. I was like, okay, I'm not going to school now. There's no I'm not going to school anytime soon. So let me go look for that job. I started job hunting again. I started writing applications. I wrote applications when I left my house. So wherever I see vacancy, I just write the name of the organization and what I'm applying for and what post was available at that time. So because I live around Osasugi, that's where mine was where my mom was staying, around Osasugi. If you are in school, you know Osasugi. Yeah, that's where I stay. I wanted a place that is like around where I live. I don't want to go far. I don't have to pay tea fare and all of that. When you start paying transport, top small salary, then how much you can get with me? So I went I went job hunting. It was around I went inside UBTH to look for a job. So I got a job at there's this ARD. If you know UBTH very well, there's an ARD hostel that's Association of Resident Doctors Hostel. So there's like a restaurant like on the first floor of it. So on that very first was a restaurant there and they were like looking for a sales rep. Then I was like, okay, I can do this. I put in the I wrote it down there, then I went inside, I gave it to the lady I saw, like a very advanced my mommy taker. They still have the resource still very like they still work there still now. Like, I think last time I was in UBTH when I went through that side, they were still very like they were still working there. So I went there, I saw her, she was like, oh, what's your name? I told her my name. I got interviewed. She was like, okay. you look okay for the job. So I started the next day. Sorry, I'm doing all that. I'm a little bit under the weather. It has been raining in Benin like, so much. So I started the next day, and the pay was way better than what I was receiving for my former job. So when I started, she has like three outlets: one at that very spot, one in a medical complex in school, and another spot inside UBT. That was when I was taking to. So working inside UBT was like another motivation. You see doctors everywhere. When they come to the lounge to come and eat, they talk about school, they talk about work, they talk about stuff. Like you get like you're feeling inspired to want to pursue your education and want to be like them someday. You could see them coming to the lounge to come eat, talking about how their kids are in school, how much you're paying for this, like how the kids are. So I'm like, okay. So I was getting motivation from every angle. Everywhere I tend to work out, wherever I work, I was getting motivated to really want to go to school. So when I go out from work in 2016, I told my mom that, okay, mommy, I want to write jam. No, it was even Auntie Peggy, my neighbor, then, because she's staying in staff quarters. She was like, Augusta, you finished secondary school since 2015. Will you not go to school? I'm like, Auntie Peggy, I will go, but no now. You see how the matter be. So she was really understood what was going on around me and all that. I'm like, Auntie Peggy, I will go, but no now. She was like, at least just try and write jam first. Just even if you feel that the money is not there. See, don't they gather money for school? She's from Worry, so she's always speaking English. She's a teacher. She likes to keep reading English. She like, don't they gather the money to go school once? So now when you start and the money will come. I was like, this so much. She's making sense. So, but me, knowing where I'm coming from, I tried to answer Peggy. I will do it. I just talk and make she just rest for the matter. Then after a while, things still came up again. She was like, Augusta, they're writing jam. Have you not bought it from? I said, Auntie Peggy, I will buy jam from. I will buy it. Just let me gather myself small. I was still trying to save up small money. I told my mom, is like, you won't go to school. What money they wanted training for school? You see how the matter be? I'm like, okay, mom, you see, the money will come. And let's just start it first. I remember that day I was in the kitchen with my mom. I came up with that day. I came up very late. I came up around 7. She was in the kitchen, so I went to meet her. So we're not talking about the whole matter. She was not like, you want to go to school? I won't do it now. I said, make I just write the jam first, make I see how it be. So she was like, okay, now no wahala. So I think it was already like November, December that very year. So jam was already over at that time. So she was like, okay, next year you will start this whole jam talk and let's see where it goes. So 27 in December, I told my boss that okay, but Stega, his name is Stega, I'm going to go and start writing jam. So I cannot be coming to work anymore. I'm going to stop like during this Christmas. I was like, okay, no wahala. That's good, that's good. He was encouraging me. So in 2017, I started jam lectures. Yeah, if you know boiling point at Mingate, you know that lecture is like 90% of people in uni went to boiling point or GBRES. So I started attending boiling point tutorials. I was going for tutorials like from Mondays to Fridays. I was no longer working. So then I bought jam form, I registered because I was in social science. I made some friends at jam class. Yeah, I did meet some friends at jam class. I met Brown, I met Emmanuel Asime. Down the guy is in Kano. I don't know why he went to Kano to study. Because he finished secondary school in Benin, but his parents are based in Kano. So he had to go to Kano right after writing jam. He got him. So he's in final year now. Yeah, he's in final year now. We still talk. Yeah, we're still like we still talk, but we're not like very close as we were. Then Brown, he's still in engineering, same level with me, because we did not really get into school that very year. So I met Brown, I met Ogochiko, my G. See, if he sees this video, he's going to come to my DM and start saying rubbish. I know. I went to my G at Boiling Point. Yeah, I think that's like the persons I met that are still with me, like we are still friends up until now. So that 2017 jam. When I wrote the jam, I shall wrote it. I was because I never liked maths, so I was doing maths. Maths was like the very very subject that brought my jam score like really low. So I scored. My total score was 222. Ugbo Lagos Road, Osilu Benin City. That's on the lighter note. My score was like 222. I was like, which one is 222? 222. When does someone carry me go? Okay, I said, okay, let me represent me and see. Because if you want to go to Unibe, your job score should be high, oh, so that your post-term score will at least go still carry everything come up. I got post-term me that very year. I got 49. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, first try. Let's see. We thank God. At least it's 49 I got. I could not get into the school. I'm like, okay. We go again. So my other friends, two of them they got into school. My G got into school. It was just me and Brown. They not get into school that very year. So 2018, I started going for I didn't go for class. I didn't go for like jam lectures 2018 because my mom fell sick. So I was always with her because my sister was already done with school. She was already working. She was not staying around me. My younger sister was not in Benin, so I was the only person at home. So I was always with my mom. So going to the hospital for checkup and doing other stuff, just helping her around the house. So in 2018, she was like really, really sick. She had to go for surgery and I was always with her. So that's in 2018 that I wrote my second jam. Because I was not going to jam lectures because that 2017 I took my time. If you see me going to night class at basement, me and Emmanuel, because Emmanuel knew maths so well, like he's so good at maths. So he was like always teaching me. They say teach me, I don't still pass on. But then a friend of mine told me that I should drop maths and not write it in the next year because it's going to still affect me. So he told me that I should go for sociology instead. Uncle Ronald, yeah, Roland. I said Roland. He's married now. Yeah, he's my very good friend. He says I'm his school daughter. Let's agree. He's married now, so he said I should go for sociology now. I don't need maths in sociology. I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yes, I should go for sociology. I'm like, okay. So I changed my course to sociology and I did not register for master year. So I was just reading from home. I didn't go for lectures that very year. So God is faithful. Like he would always come through for me. After writing that jam that very because my phone Android phone was bad that year, so I was not having a phone to check my score. And I told my G to help me and check. So I'm calling my G so that to enter your head, G this video, come and visit me in my house. So I had him to check for me. Maybe like let me and check, then text me the results. Because it was at night. So it was at night. So I think okay, text me the result, then in the morning I will call you. So I was just we were already sleeping that night. My mom was already sleeping. So my phone was bad. So he has my mom's number. There's one thing we Nigerian girls used to do. If you have friends and they don't have your mommy's number, I don't know what you are doing. Especially when you guys are very close, they always have your mom's number. So like today to my mom's line, don't call, just text my mom's line. Back when I come around, I think around 12, that was when he called you. I'm like, who they call? Because the phone was always with me. I said, pick up. I said, Alpha. He said, no, but they text, oh, it's called 249. I'm like, you said waiting, 249, how? Because the year I was very serious with that preparation. I did not score 249. I scored 222. He said, guy, you will beat a jump score. I'm like, are you serious? I was so happy, yeah. I was really happy. So he called me and was like, guy, you really shook my leg. You shake my leg. You try. I was like, okay, no, I'll go talk tomorrow. So I told my mom, like, oh, mommy, see what person they call me. Oh. She called like, I got 249. I was like, oh, that's so good. So and I wrote Boschemi. So my everything was at like my grade was at like 57. I'm like, okay, that's good. Then I got admission. I got admitted on the very first list. I was on the merit list. I got admitted on the very first list. I was giving my course. They didn't change my course on me. So that was how I got into school. So guys, this story time is going to be long. My journey through 100 level and what happened before I got into school because a lot of things happened before I resumed school. A whole lot of things. I lost my mom. I was going through stuff to be in my second video. So you guys should just hold on. This story time is not going to end here. I'll come back with a part two, but I was going to be with my friend because he was a major part of my early days in school. So it's going to be here with me on that very video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching my video. Please do like, comment, and share. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.